How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Silica video. So today we have got ourselves a cheeky little update to the beta branch. So we're on beta branch 0.7.40 now. This was unexpected on my end. I didn't really know what was coming. So it's quite substantial as well, to be honest with you guys, because we have got ourselves our first new map called Monument Valley. So we've got Monument Valley, which I will go in and show you guys quickly what the level is. It's a very cool looking level. I do believe it's going to be designed around aircraft. You'll see why. With the design of the map, I do feel like it fits aircraft quite nicely. But yeah, we'll go into that in a moment. Okay, so we've got a few fixes as well. So we've got turrets occasionally spammed, cannot send RPC for script. So this was something I picked up quite often and showed Dram as well, and I think Dram picked it up as well during some Silica Sundays and stuff like that. Basically, in the command console, the turrets would occasionally spam that in a script, which would then cause a bit of lag issues. So I'm glad that's now been fixed, so we should see a little bit more of a smoother gameplay when it comes to using turrets. Fix elevator janky bouncing, still mild, will be improved later. There's a bit of a typo there, but that's fine. So, elevator inside of the harvester, elevator inside of the outpost, and elevator inside of the air construction building, the air factory. They all utilize elevators, and they were quite janky. When you'd go up them, they're kind of like jitter. That is a lot smoother now. Still a little bit jittery, but not as bad as it was. Changed. Fighter rockets changed to the large missile with corresponding damage and effects. So, just like the original fighter missiles, that's now be changed, so it's gone back to that, because we had like a scatter missile effect for the last 2 weeks. That's now been changed back to the large missile, but the damage has been toned down quite a bit, so that's good, because the older missiles I think everyone used to like more. One of my personal favourite improvements at the moment are the animations for the soldier. It does include the heavy, but the heavy is kind of like the reload animation's not designed for it, so I believe that's going to be changed at a different date. But the rifle animations for the scout, which has an SMG, the rifleman, the marksman, and the commando, they all now have animations when reloading. The FOV for the guns look a bit different as well as moving, jumping. There's quite a few animations now with the soldiers in first person mode. I did notice when you go into third person, there's no corresponding animations, so it's just first person. SMG sounds, Grand Spawning Sys Construction Site and the Colossal Spawning Sys Construction Site has been improved. If you remember my previous Alien video, they had big writings on it saying not final, so they've now been improved upon. The infantry FPS camera smoothness has been improved, as well as going on about how it looks a little bit different with the FOV and how smooth it is. Infantry movement over mildly rough terrain has been improved, so we'll try and test that if we can. And the gunship rocket spread damage has been improved also. So the gunship was a bit, well, I would say a bit, he's very inaccurate with the rockets, and the damage wasn't really there for it. You could pretty much do more damage literally just flying into a vehicle or an alien over doing rocket damage. So with a bit of hope, that's now been changed. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. By the way, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. We're going to be live on Sunday, the 15th, I believe. The 15th of October? Yep, the 15th of October at 7 PM UK Standard Time. And that's going to be for Silica Sundays on the beta branch. Jump on in. We're going to be playing some Monument Valley. We're probably going to end up using the PB server, the Prime Battalion server, seeing that they're now running on the beta branch. And that basically means you can have a smoother perspective from my end of things when it comes to streaming. Normally I host games and it's like a slideshow after a while, because my PC's trying to handle up to 36 players, plus all the AI moving about, buildings, you know, all that rendering and all that stuff as well. Yeah, we're trying to offload basically onto another server so we can literally play. And last week kind of proved that it was a very smooth experience for myself. So, without further ado, let's jump into Silica. So here we go. we're just at the main menu as per normal. You go into strategy and you can see there's a new map there, Monument Valley. So we're going to jump into Monument Valley. I'm just going to make it single player. I just want to quickly show you guys the map itself, plus the changes to the soldiers, the fighter, the gunship, you know, those sort of things as well. We're not going to get into a full game today because you'll be able to see this on Sunday when we do the Silica Sunday. So you'll be able to join me there if you want to play, or if you're interested in seeing what the new map's all about, then you can jump on in and watch the stream and say hello. So, what we're going to be exploring first, I do believe we're going to be activating cheats. We're going to make sure that we've got a elevator available, so probably the air factory. At the same time, we're going to just build a fighter, and we'll show you the infantry as well. We'll go through each and individual infantryman so you guys can see how smooth they're going to be. So, going to go human v human. We're just going to go Sol. And we're going to go command. We're going to quickly activate cheats. No, that's not how you say it. Cheats. There we go. And then we're going to say resources when the game catches up. Clearing memory. There we go. So resources 99999. And we are going to press build. Now this will trigger the other AI, the Centauri and our AI, to build their buildings quickly as well. We're going to type fog actually while we're here. So we're going to type fog. And what I'll do is I'll reveal the whole map. So we can see it's a very much a tool map when it comes to all the rock formations. And this is why I think it's going to be very good for air units, because there's a lot of cover provided for the air units, which is going to be very interesting indeed. We're going to get our base up to scratch. So just give me a second, guys, while I build stuff. I'm going to build it like normal, like we would if we were playing a online game. And we'll go from there. We're just going to get the factory up as well. I'm not really worried about where I'm placing them. I'm just making sure the harvesters can like move and stuff. Why aren't you moving? Okay, it's just that one. Fair enough. Right. Where is the tech? There's the tech station. And we'll just quickly spam out Mark IV. There we go. And then we'll get ourselves up a few turrets. So we can see there's no spam in the command console anymore from the turrets themselves. And we'll get an outpost as well. And then where's the air factory? We need a heavy factory first. And then that'll provide us with the air factory blueprint. There we go. So we're going to put the air factory just up here. So it's out of the way. Now I'm just going to type build. So we have got a Collider 1, so I will send that over to Dram as well. So there's quite a few cannot read Collider 1. So yeah, we'll send that over to Dram as well. That seems to be an error code. And we are going to swap to infantry. Okay, so we're in the... Okay, this is good. So we're actually in the outpost, which is absolutely fine. We're going to use the elevator. And we're also going to show you the infantry. So we're currently the scout. You currently see there's a bit more smoothness to the animations. You can see there's a jumping animation now as well. If we go to third person mode, you can see it doesn't change because the third person animations are not different. It's only the first person animations. So also shooting the weapon. About the same as normal. Same with aim down sight. Reload. There we go. So we got ourselves a reload animation for the scout. But looks of it, it's still, like I said, yeah, the third person animation is still the same. But that was probably going to get improved on as we go down the patch line. So this isn't a full release patch. This is only in the beta branch. So just bear that in mind that this isn't in the live game. This is a beta only. So this is probably going to be in the live game when the air units update comes out. So just bear that in mind, guys. So we have got the rifleman as well. You currently see there's animations with the gun there firing off, reloading with the animations as well on the gun. A lot smoother in general and a lot tighter as well. So that is your rifleman. I would show you the commando. I'll go over to the barracks in a moment. Let's go and just investigate the elevator. We'll get the marksman as well while we're at it, so we can show you the marksman's stuff as well. Okay. So one thing I've noticed as well with the marksman is the sniper rifle looks just totally different. I don't know what it is. It just looks different to me. It might be the FOV that's doing it, but here we go. So here's the elevator. So it's very much a smoother experience. It's not totally totally good, but It is vastly improved. Firing off the rifle. There we go. And then reload. There you go. So there's no actual magazine in the rifle at the bottom there, but it is a reload animation. I think that will change. I think Dram will try and do something with it maybe, but it is an improvement regardless there. So we're going to quickly make our way over to the barracks, and we're going to show you the commando. That's interesting. So the enemy is coming in from the south. And once we've got the fighter as well, once we show you what the fighter can do now, we'll explore the map at the same time so you guys can see what Monument Valley is all about. So we're at the barracks. We're going to go and grab the commando. Like I said, the heavy hasn't really changed at all, so there's no point grabbing the heavy. Here's the commando. So again, it just looks a little bit different. Like the gun, you know, it just looks different in general. Same rifle as normal, and there's the reload there as well. Again, there's no magazines, kind of like a box mag on it, but yeah. And again, with the animations in third person, there's no change. Not yet, anyway. Right, air factory. We'll probably go back into command mode because we need to build an aircraft. That's not what I wanted. Right. Okay. So we're going to get a fighter on the go, 110 seconds. That'll be plenty of time for me to get to the air factory, so I can show you guys the changes to the fighter craft. Now we are taking the teleporter. Ooh, did I teleport way too far out? Yes, I did. But I do believe it's just around this corner, so we're just going to run. But yeah, guys, if you want to play this patch, just make sure you got the beta branch updated on the Steam client. If you have any issues doing so, if you don't know how to do so, I can briefly tell you on the travel. So you go onto Silica in your library, right click and go to properties, then you go down to betas. You go onto that, and then there'll be like a drop-down bar. It'll say none to start with, and then there'll be beta. So you've got the beta branch there as well, and you can use that basically to gain access to the pre-release of the air units, along with the the newest patch here with the new map and the updates we've got as well. So the aircraft hangars elevator working absolutely fine. And here's the fighter being manufactured. It is almost ready, so I'm going to try and grab it when it is done. Hopefully it won't fly off, but we'll see. Yep, it flew off. Yes. It might come back and land on the pad. We'll see. Let's see what it does. Come on, land on the pad. No, he's going to land underneath there. Am I going to be able to survive this fall? Oh, hold up. No, having issues trying to figure out where I am. What we're going to do, though, is we are going to go down. So if you want the elevator to come back up, you just have to stand at the corner, like this. There is no button to press. So you stand at the edge, and the elevator will come back up automatically. And then you just stand on it, it'll take you straight back down. So guys, you don't have to jump off like I did, and almost end up killing yourself on the elevator. You can just stand on the edge, and it will eventually come to you. So where is my fighter gone? I bet it's been ordered by the AI, hasn't it? It has indeed. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go Commander, and we're going to find that fighter. There he is. And we're just going to go land him at the main base. Because I don't want to show you this map with the commander feed. I'd rather show you it with the native feed from a soldier's perspective. So we're going to go do that now. So let's land back at our our headquarters. I haven't totally missed it, have I? No, I'm just being extra blind. Here we go. Right. Here we go. Right. So, this is Monument Valley. So, it's actually quite a big map. I just realised there's a scout flying across the map there, but okay. So, it's quite a big map. Looks like the enemies are to ourselves, so literally right next to us. But we're going to carry on and just investigate this map a little bit further here. Looks like we're being fired out there by a trooper. We're just going to ignore him for now. Speaking of troops, there is another one. So we've got the missile there going out. And it does hit him head on there. Kills him out instantly. So we have got ourselves that glorious missile again. Let's just use on this trooper as well while we're out and about. So there it is. Does miss. So this is what I mean about air cover. So we've got a lot of rocky formations which we can just utilize for air cover, both for alien and both for human. Now the issue I have with the aliens is they're able to scale most cliffs. So we're going to be seeing scorpions and God knows what's not on top of these rocks and utilize them for cover, which is in a pretty good way. I mean, for the aliens, it's very strong indeed, and at the moment the aliens are very strong in comparison to the humans, but that should be a balancing point to come soon. But you can currently see there's a lot of cover. Player versus player aircraft fight should be quite interesting, utilizing this rocky formations. And the map's quite closed off as well, so building is going to be proven an issue unless you spawn in these spots where there is a substantially large area of just clear land. I did spawn in the top left side here in my first playthrough of this map, and it was disgusting for building. So, you know, that is the case after all. So you can see not much damage to the harvester, which is good. These missiles used to be very, very strong back in the very base fighter release. So now we've got ourselves less potent missiles on the fighter, but still more nice homing rockets. So that's good to see. We're going to test this out a lot more on Sunday, during Silica Sundays. So we're just going to quickly fly around and have a look at the rest of the map. Now, in the map's lore, in the description, before you start the game up, it says this place has got some old, like, I think it said old ruins of some sort. So whether or not there'll be some sort of man-made foundations somewhere, or like ruined building or something, is yet to be discovered. It's something I would like to look for on Sunday. I'll just have to double check that. So I'm pretty sure that's what the map description said. We can do that quickly before the video ends anyway. So, yeah, we'll have a look. But as you can see, there's a lot of rocky formations. There's a bit of open ground as well, but that's fine. A lot of cover for infantry and vehicles alike, which is cool. And it's going to make some fun gameplay. So, I would show you guys the aliens, but we're going to explore that one on Sunday. It was just a quick update with the notes and showing you the new map. Hold up. Hold up. What is this? Well, it looks like we have found some sort of human man-made ruins. So it looks like we've got ourselves a building with some sort of like wiring that heads over to another building in this cliff. So yeah, there are ruins on it. I thought there was. And looks like we've got some cliff-borne buildings here as well. We're going to quickly just have a little look and see what we've got inside. And we're going to land ourselves here. There's a door over there. Let's quickly explore. Oh. Okay. Will this door open? No. So it doesn't open. But there are man-made ruins here, like built into the cliff face of this map on Monument Valley. So I was correct. We don't need to go back out and look at the description. There are other like little buildings here, for example. But yeah, that's nice to see. Right, guys, let me know what you think about the new map, if you've already played it. If you haven't already played it, definitely give it a go on the beta branch. If not, you'll see me online on Sunday, 7 PM UK Standard Time. We're going to go and explore. I'm just going to quickly just try some of these. I don't think they'll open. I think they're all the same thing. I don't think there's any interior, actually, to these. But you never know. Dram could have hidden something. Alright, bye Fire. Oh, well, that's me dead anyway. Thanks for that, Mr. Fire. Appreciated. Anyway, oh my god. Oh my god, my body's bouncing all over the place. What a great ending to the video. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's sneak little peek at the new patch that just got into Silica's beta branch. And I will see you guys Sunday. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Peace.